Hello, welcome. Dr. Stephanie Gray with Integrative Health and Hormone Clinic and Your Longevity Blueprint. This is part 3 of the 5-part video series on stress and your adrenals. So we've talked about stress and what it does to our bodies. Let's talk about what we can do to reduce stress. So how do we deal with life, right? We have to desire to change. We have to change our thinking to be able to change our habits, and we humans are a bundle of habits. So first, I'd encourage you to examine your negative habits, your negative coping mechanisms, as this is a crucial first step towards better strategies. So what are the least effective coping strategies with stress? Binge eating, alcohol in excess, smoking or use of other drugs, even TV watching or participating in video games, social media, that can become a big addiction for some individuals, shopping, and even gambling. So what do you do when you're stressed? Do you participate in some of those activities? If you do, instead, think of some of the things we're going to go through today. And I challenge you to wait 10 minutes. When you're thinking of participating in one of those activities, I'd say take a little break, deep breathe, which is one of the strategies I'm going to mention. Instead of giving into the unhealthy coping mechanism, try one of the positive behaviors that I'll be sharing in these videos. And if you give in, that's okay. Don't live in guilt. Self-forgiveness is a powerful healing technique as well. However, if you desire to change, again, I'm going to encourage you to try one of the things we're going to discuss today instead of the unhealthy coping mechanisms, and those likely will not be needed. So we will briefly get into some lifestyle stress reduction strategies. So firstly, I want to talk about counseling or therapy. Now, again, I mentioned your behaviors and habits are based on your existing wiring, and much of this was programmed when you were young. So to change your behaviors, you often have to discover the root cause of that behavior, and that's what a therapist can really help you with. Now, I'm not going to focus on that today because I'm not a therapist, but I know that counseling can help you get to the root cause of your fears, habits, emotions, and even behaviors. Now, next, I encourage that my patients focus on the present. So when you spend time worrying about the past or living in fear of the future, you're wasting time. You could be in the present. And guess who control over this? Guess who has control over this? Only you. The past often causes depression, the future anxiety, so live in the present because that's all that you have. Next, set healthy boundaries and know it's okay to say no. Don't overcommit yourself. That can stress you out, right? Next, participate in deep breathing with or without visual imagery. It's a fast and easy way to turn on the calming parasympathetic response. So an easy way to do this is to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 6, and breathe out for 8 seconds. And repeat that several times. I've also learned that a great number of the most successful people start their days with meditation. Honoring your body and your brain's need for mental downtime, for periods of stillness, reflection, relaxation are very important. And mindfulness meditation can bring you back into the present. There are even apps available to help you with this. I know meditation has been difficult for me in the past, so Headspace is a great app you can download. I think the first few sessions are free to help you learn how to calm your mind. And then rather than high-intensity cardio exercises, consider calming yoga, which can incorporate deep breathing and stretching. In the last video I mentioned a lot of athletes have very high cortisol because they're doing only cardio. They're not spending time calming down their nervous system. And I'm not saying cardio is bad. You just don't want to only do cardio. You also want to incorporate calming activities. Find what music soothes you and use it and listen to it. Start your day with it, or maybe midday listen to the music, or listen to it on your way home from work, especially at night. That can be very calming for you. Read daily positive affirmations over yourself. Maybe even put one on your mirror in the bathroom so you're reading that over yourself every day. Focus on the good things in life. Will help keep you away from the negative things, right, and the negative emotions. So focus on those. You could consider booking your day with a gratitude journal, meaning you start your day with 3 things you're grateful for and you end your day thinking about the things you're grateful for. This creates a habit of gratitude. And then take time to laugh and play games. Even as adults, we need to do these things because they will help, again, calm our nervous system. So ask yourself, do you want to be stressed? You have to want to not be stressed. Desire is foundational to any achievement. So we don't have control over our circumstances. What we do have control over how we react to them and what we do about the stress. So if you truly desire to change, you're going to have to change your habits and incorporate some of the things I mentioned today to get you there. Now, I'll tell you from experience, when I ask my patients this question, some of them say, no, I don't want to go to yoga. I don't want to deep breathe. I don't want to eat clean. I don't want to take calming supplements. You know, some of them don't want to change, but you likely probably do want to change because you're listening to this video here. So remember, you'll never change your life unless you change something you do daily. So consider incorporating some of these strategies I mentioned immediately so that you can see positive impact on your stress levels. You can learn more about the stress impact on our hormones and how you can improve your body's internal production of hormones in Chapter 6 of my book, Your Longevity Blueprint. So thank you for tuning in. Please share this knowledge with friends and family, and tune in for the next Part 4 and Part 5 of this series, where we're going to talk more about supplements to help reduce the impact of stress on your health. I'd love feedback on these videos and blogs, so leave a comment if you're interested. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember that wellness is waiting.